How's it going, everybody? My name is Doge and happy Friday, guys. Today I'm going to review a card that I suddenly began to instantly love. I know I normally don't like cars very quickly, but this one specifically in Greenville has caught my interest so quickly that I just had to review it. So this is a 2011 BMW 3 Series, specifically the BMW 335iX, or the XI, whatever you want to call it. But the trim in the game is called the iX, I believe. Now, I love this car for so many reasons. I like its stylish looks. I like how it sounds. I like its power as well. And speaking of power, this has a 300 horsepower inline-6 engine. I think it's like either naturally aspirated or single turbo, but I'm not too sure. BMW enthusiasts, tell me in the comments. So yeah, and also it has the same amount of power as the same amount of torque. This also has 300 pound-feet of torque, and it's all-wheel drive, which makes it a tiny little bit faster. I also like how it has 3D lights on like every single, well, not really necessary for the taillights, because you know they're taillights and they're not really three-dimensional. And yeah, I just love this car so much, primarily because of the looks. I just really like how beautiful this looks, and I shockingly like the driving experience. So yeah, now that I've taken you on the looks, this has a 3-liter inline-6 engine, like I said a few seconds ago, and it has 300 pound-feet of torque. I have no idea if this is naturally aspirated or turbocharged, as I said already. So yeah, there's your power. Let's take a look at the dealership page. Alright guys, so here we are at the 2011 3 Series' dealership page. Now this has an absolute abundance of trims, since this was a recently added car. I think it got it added last update or so. I'm not too sure, maybe like 2 updates ago. But yeah, starting with the base model is a 325i with relatively small amount of performance, but fair to be honest. It has a 220 horsepower inline-6 engine, top speed of 130. Then we got the M Sport, which is basically the sportier version of it and the faster version. Unfortunately, the M Sport is not what we have here, but which is why I like the 335i and the 335xi, because they're like more friendlier. So yeah, the M Sport is a lot faster. Well, not really faster than the 328i for some reason. Then we got the 335i. Then we got the XI, which is like the upscale version per se of the 335i. I mean, it's really just like new radiators and a touchier exhaust, I think. Then we got the 335i M Sport, which is, as you'd expect, the same performance as the 335xi. Then we got the 328i XI, which is basically the more upscale version of the 328i base model. Then we got the 335iS, which is basically the more upscale version of the 335i XI. Which, yeah. Then we got the iX M Sport of the 328, and then it's back to base model. All of these are reasonably priced, shockingly. The most expensive one goes for around $33,000, as you guys might have seen. And the 335iS is the most expensive, because I think that's the most luxurious option. And as you can see, it's the luxury pass. And most of these aren't even, well, I mean, some are luxury, some are none. It's like a half and half. But yeah, the colors here are obviously factory colors, and I absolutely love every single one of them. Because, you know, it's a BMW, it can fit with every color at this point. So, yeah, I strongly like the color choice there. I like the abundance of trims. So, yeah, now that I've taken care of that, let's focus on how this thing sounds. Alright, now that I've given you guys the sounds, let's focus on the speed test. Alright, I'm gonna floor it in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, top speed of 150 miles an hour. 6-speed automatic. Let's check the braking. Very good brakes for a 3 Series. That's normally considered an NPC car by most car enthusiasts. So yeah, now that I've taken you on the performance specs, let me show you how it drives. Driving the 3 Series feels kind of basic, to be honest with you guys. I don't really feel any special. I don't really feel anything, you know, different while driving the 3 Series. It handles like a Camry, to be honest with you. But at the same time, it handles like a 350Z. It handles very, very decently. I don't know how to feel too much about the handling, since, you know, I mean, being that it's all-wheel drive, it must have at least some sort of decency when it comes to handling, and it does, but at the same time, I just don't feel any different. This feels like I'm driving a 350Z all over again. The handling is awful once you, like, it's always past 80. It's always past 80 whenever I drive this thing past 80. I always like spin out for some reason. Like it's always at 80 when the bad handling kicks in. So yeah, I mean, the driving experience, it feels like you're driving a Camry but mixed with a 350Z at the same time. But I think this is just in drive mode. In sport mode, however, listening to that straight 6 go up to 7,000 RPM is just glory upon your ears, to be honest. Like, seriously, it's a 6-speed automatic. You'd expect to have some fun in it, right? Well, yes, but no, because I still feel like this drives like a normal 3 Series. Like, it doesn't really handle all that specially. It's just a sport variant of a family coupe that you could use. So yeah, that's my honest review on the 2011 3 Series, specifically the 335iX. Let me know which cars you guys want me to review next, because next I will be reviewing the 2022 Toyota GR86, and yeah, I'm kind of pumped for that. I'm kind of pumped for that anyway. So yeah, guys, let me know what cars to review back down in the comments below, as I will try my best to reply to them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Happy Friday and enjoy your weekend.